Hello you, and welcome back to another episode in the latest and greatest in Pokemon TCG news. This is the Poke Advisor podcast, and today we're going to be having a really fun episode. I'm glad everyone can join me today, because there's a lot to reveal and a lot to talk about. So let's get started. First of all, just wanted to put this out there. I am giving away this is my next giveaway. I gave out the Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer Box from Pokemon Center, and this next giveaway I'm giving out the Pokemon Center Journey Together Elite Trainer Box. All you have to do is like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you liked about this video for your chance to win a Journey Together Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box, which I managed to swipe 2 from the Pokemon Center when it first came out, and then I wasn't able to get anything else. I don't know if you guys were able to get any Journey Together ETB or booster box or any other product. I usually get 4 Elite Trainer boxes and at least 2 booster boxes, but I wasn't able to get anything other than these 2 Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. So I'm giving one away, and I'm keeping one for myself. So all you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe for your chance to win. All right, moving on with this episode. So I understand the Pokemon hobby has been really intense right now, really stressful. So I wanted to start this video out with something a little more laid back, a little game, a little exercise we can do that'll kind of just, we all need to chill. We just need to chill out, relax, let the market do what the market is doing. What I would recommend is go back if you really want to buy some Pokemon cards. Go back and look at cards that there's not much attention to, because those usually will the Prismatic Evolutions is really distracting from those cards, so their prices may have gone down, and they will sure enough appreciate over time. So anyway, Easter eggs and Pokemon TCG illustrations. So we've got 10 of these. In this Octillery card, you can see a person fishing with a yellow hat, and then in the Basculin card, you see that yellow hat has fell down. Pretty cool, huh? 2 out of 10. This one's really cool. In this Chatot card, they are lined up to form 2 different musical sheet notes. The top one is the Chatot cry. So this one would be Chatot crying. And if you play it on a piano or a musical instrument, you can hear that. And then the lower one is when you heal at a Pokemon Center. Dun, 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 dun. If you know what I mean. Did you guys ever notice the Gyarados in this Magikarp card? Look at that, Magikarp and Gyarados. I honestly didn't realize it till this post actually. So pretty cool to see. This Arrokuda isn't having the best Monday. Look at that. So you have Cramorant in the background of this card, and then you can see Cramorant actually was able to gobble up the Arrokuda. A little intense for a Pokemon, but we know that Cramorant usually uses these as gulp missiles, if you will. So this one's pretty cool. You got Raichu, and you can see the Seawaddle in the back of the Raichu card, and there's even a bonus Rotom from the same scene. So here he is. So it's in a separate card, but you can see the little hills right there. Charmander from 151 has a flying Charizard above it. This reminds me of Pokemon Snap, where you would see little Easter eggs like this in Pokemon Snap. I don't know if you guys remember that game. The new Pokemon Snap is pretty cool, actually. I really liked it. This one's pretty cool. So the same artist that drew Gloom 20 years ago drew that same Gloom falling down. I thought that's pretty cool. And then a lot of people already know about this one, the Charizard. I think this is from V-Star, Brilliant Stars, but correct me if I'm wrong. So battling with Venusaur, and then you still have Venusaur in the background of the sleeping Charizard. This Salvatore card from Temporal Forces features the original Game Boy sprites from Pokemon Red and Blue. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And then everybody, you'd have to be living under a rock to not know this card. The famous Mewtwo and Charizard battle that is split into 2 different perspectives in 2 different cards, the Charizard and the Mewtwo V-Star. Which I actually got graded for a PSA 9, unfortunately. I really wanted a 10, but it came back as a 9. So pretty cool. This was hosted by Pokémon.gg on Twitter. Please check out their stuff if you like this type of content. And anyway, moving on to the big news of the video, the biggest Pokemon movers and shakers of January 22nd. Did we fall through a wormhole and wake up in 2021? It sure feels like that with the sentiment of the market. So I'm sure you all saw the same posts as I did. Long lines of Pokemon collectors. We saw the 151 debacle in Costco, which was, I mean, embarrassing to see. I have it in my other video if you want to check it out. Prismatic Evolutions, right now market price for the non-Pokemon Center ETB is 110. Wow. Not that it ever really went away, but the craze of 2021 had certainly calmed down over the last few years, and now it's back. So we've got a lot of, I mean, with the wake of 2021, a lot of evolution cards have gone up in price. We see Umbreon, obviously that's probably the top of the line. If we look at the 1 year, peaked on release at 50, then kind of went through a bear and then rising again, now back to 50. All EVs all the time. That's not the only thing we'll cover today, but it does sum up the current sentiment. I agree. You've got the Umbreon Star going for $56. Yeah, I mean, EVs are popular. Here's Umbreon VMAX. Again, peaks at release 60, bears down to 33, and now it's peaking again at $80. VMAX from the same set, less than 3 years old, is up in market price. We've got Sylveon VMAX from that same set for $52. Where'd that Sylveon VMAX go? So yeah, $52, and then Sylveon V, same set. Who's this trainer? I'm not really familiar with her. For $47. Fusion Strike. Oh, Fusion Strike. That's, yeah, Gengar's almost $1,000 now. Oh, actually no, that's the medium price. $700. So it's almost there pretty much. Mew V from Fusion Strike is a whopping $73 from $31. Beautiful card. I love the Sword and Shield emphasis with the Pokemon in the background. Then you got Celebi V from Fusion. I didn't know this was I thought this was a Chilling Rain card given the background, but it is Fusion Strike, and we see it at the location in the Sword and Shield DLC. We see it go from $28 to $67. And I think this theme is appropriate for Celebi. It's more of a ancient traditional Pokemon, whereas Mew is more of like a mascot-y type of Pokemon, if you will, from the original 151. Pair of Mythicals, love the artwork, I agree. Collecting at that time, something I feel after price jumps that set is undergoing. Mew V has had most dramatic jump. Oh, Mew V Max, 194. Wow. Is this, yeah, this is Fusion Strike. So $200 from $76. Okay. Espeon V Max from $184 all the way to almost $300 from the same set. No. Fusion Strike? Really? Oh wow, I thought this was Evolving Sky. Okay. Interesting. Gengar, as we said, $700. And this is also Fusion Strike's got a solid set. Moonbreon, we know, is only going up in price now, $1,800. Wow. And then what is this doing here? Team Up, $1,165. Jesse and James from Hidden Fates has really been going up in price, probably from the rumors of the Team Rocket set. It was $15, now $70. It's definitely the rumors from the Team Rocket set that's driving up this price, and it's only going to go up from here. So I wouldn't say this is a bad price to buy it, and in the, you know, with the long run in perspective. It's had a pretty flat line until now, so that's pretty interesting how much it's jumped exponentially to $70. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, we're gonna see more Team Rocket. I predict we're gonna see more Team Rocket based cards go up in price in the future, until we get that Team Rocket set. I think that's the only natural way that this is gonna go. I mean, we got the evolutions, Black and white may also see a rise with a lot of black and white cards coming out. We saw Journey Together have a very black and white dominant focus, and we also got the news about the new black and white set that's coming out in July. So that's pretty interesting to see. Going through Pokemon TCG restocks and news real quick. 30% off on Woot of Pokemon games. So if you're in the market for some Pokemon games, they're 30% off right now at Woot. Pretty good deal. You've got Paldean Fates mini tins at Sam's Club for only $30. Not a bad price in this market. You got some ETBs. Twilight Masquerade, I already have this one in the Pokemon Center, 52. Ursulana for 20. It's this one right here, if you're familiar with it. You've got the Paladin Adventure Chest, that's always been going for 30. I got mine from GameStop. Really good pulls and promo cards. So like this Pikachu, for example. I wonder what it's going for. And then you've got Temporal Forces, which I have this as a Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. And this one's going for what? $45, so not bad at all. I have the Temporal Forces and the Paradox Rift Pokemon Center ATBs. So as we said before, Black Bolt and White Flare is going to be released in July. Beautiful artwork for this set, but we'll see some official artwork soon. Everyone have a great weekend. We talked about this. It comes with the Ogerpon promo card. Weekend price shift. So we saw that the Sumbreon declined in price to $1,500. Sylveon EX is now $566. So we're seeing them depreciate. That's kind of the general trend. Once the set comes out, they're kind of at their peak, and then they start to go down in price. Leafeon $439. Umbreon with the reverse Master Ball foil $373. Umbreon EX $17. Monkey Dory with the Master Ball $860. Raging Bolt has actually gone up in price by 42% from 68 to 97. I am not surprised, actually. I think this is one of the best artworks in Prismatic Evolution. I know they've kind of been overshined by the Evolutions, but this is a pretty cool card, and I believe it would have been a chase card in another set like Temporal Forces or Paradox Rift had it been released in that set, but because it's in Prismatic Evolutions, it's kind of overshined by the Evolutions. Then you got Leafeon Pokeball for $5 from $21. Ortega $1 from $5 with a negative 67% decrease. And I don't know how this Master Ball Bronzor got here, but it kind of went half in price. You've got Gardevoir Funko Pop for all the Gardevoir fans. Dratini Funko Pop. You got the tall rectangle ETBs at Target for $10. I remember I used to have a bunch of these. We looked at these before. Marnie's Morpeko and Steven's Beldum coming out in Journey Together. Beautiful artwork, by the way. I mean, look at these colors. And Steven and Metagross are my favorite too, so I'll definitely be getting this card. Talked about that. So I think we're all covered. Let me know what you guys think. Really exciting stuff. Really good time to be in the hobby right now. I know prices are really high, but you gotta give it to them. It's a really good time to be in a hobby. $35 for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet poster collection. I wouldn't really get that, honestly. I think it's a little overpriced. This one, maybe the binder collection. How much is that going for? $70. Way too expensive. I'm sorry, I just can't justify those prices. You know what I mean? But you know, if that's something you're in the market for. And then we can see the Space Time Smackdown Pokemon cards. And yeah, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe to have a chance to win the Pokemon Center Journey Together ETB. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.